Product placement is the insertion of branded goods and services within the context of popular media like movies and TV shows. An example is a placement of Coca-Cola in the show American Idol. The celebrity judges sip out of cups with the Coca-Cola logo. Why do you think they don't just use real cans of Coke? Why just cups with the logo? The celebrity judges still get their drink of choice within those cups. But viewers tend to assume not only that the judges are drinking Coke, but that Coke is also their drink preference off the camera. Product placement has surged in recent years as media venues are now placing products in music, books, and video games. One of the reasons that product placement has been experiencing a surge in recent years is that the relationship between marketers and media production is one that is symbiotic. That means it's beneficial to both sides. For example, Apple products appeared in the movie Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol, which appeared to increase sales of Apple products by an estimated $23 million. Likewise, the cost Apple paid for the contract helped to significantly offset the cost of producing the film. Let's explore more benefits to both industries. So looking at marketing benefits, the first one is cost reduction. A single run of an average 30-second commercial, remember, costs $125,000. And if you're looking at primetime TV or top events like Super Bowl, exponentially more. Product placement contracts are usually significantly less expensive for companies than producing and broadcasting a commercial for their product. Marketers also get indirect endorsements, the second one here, for their products with product placement. When American Idol celebrity judges drink out of Coca-Cola cups, it was an indirect endorsement, and many viewers assume they endorse the product. Likewise, if a character is seen drinking a particular brand of gin in a film, the character is providing an indirect endorsement of that brand. Also, because TV shows are shown as reruns indefinitely and movies are available for streaming or DVD sales after theater screenings, product placement tends to provide a much wider audience reach and much better longevity than a commercial. Finally, marketers receive the benefit of product demonstration as consumers witness the product performing in real life. For instance, the making of a K-cup on a TV show demonstrates how quick and easy the process is. Drop in a cup and press one button. Now looking at media production benefits. The first one, likewise, is cost reduction. So product placement has a cost reduction benefit for media producers too, in that the contract price helps to offset the production cost. For example, the producer of the TV show Survivor regularly helps finance the show with product placements in most episodes. Furthermore, the placement of real products in media like a TV show or movie help to link fictional content to real life, making the show more believable with the added realism, right? Thus, the relationship between marketers and media producers in product placement is symbiotic. It provides benefits to both parties involved. Product placement began through the venue of movies. One of the earliest documented product placements was in 1951 for Gordon's Gin in the movie African Queen, starring Katharine Hepburn. Hepburn didn't actually drink the gin, but instead threw it overboard. As TV viewing became more prominent among the mainstream, it spread to TV shows. It next spread to books, and most recently to music videos, and games. Just like in movies, video, internet, and app game creators insert real products and brands into their cyber environments, not just for the money, but also to lend realism to their media. Going a step further, advergaming is the practice of creating a whole new game specifically designed to advertise a product. For example, the makers of Minute Maid juices, working with Skyworks Productions, created an internet game called Mahjong. Verbal and visual product placement are the lowest involvement of a brand with the editorial content of the media. Verbal product placement occurs when an actor mentions the product by name and is most common in non-visual media such as books and music. Visual product placement occurs when a product is placed in the setting or background, and so it's the most common type of product placement in visual media such as movies, TVs, and games. Brand interaction, a higher level, including involvement, right, occurs when a character actually handles a product, like holding an iPhone, or physically interacts with it in some way, like drinking a Coke or making a K-cup beverage. Sponsorship and branded entertainment is the most expensive involvement and occurs when the brand is the sponsor of the content and has editorial control of the content. The most straightforward and common way that companies place their products is to negotiate a financial contract. However, some companies prefer non-financial methods such as bartering. Apple, for instance, claims it does not pay for product placements, and this appears to be true. However, Apple offers free computers, iPhones, iPads, etc. to producers in exchange for their appearance in TV shows, many TV shows. Finally, some product placements appear in productions without the brand's permission, and this is most often the case when the brand is not portrayed in a favorable manner. For example, in an episode of HBO's classic show The Sopranos, a can of Raid bug killer was used in a violent scene without the permission of the brand owner. While some companies have tried to block unauthorized product placements by suing, there are currently no specific laws that directly prohibit the placement of a product in a scene or context, so the disputes have been handled on a case-by-case basis.